just look at that display name. Oh, I can't even get over how amazing it is. I know that everyone watching this video now just doesn't even care. Well, I know some of you may care slightly, but the majority of you are just going to be like, okay, well done, you got a name now. What the hell does it mean? So yeah, this video is going to actually kind of, well, not really. I don't really think the word dedicated would be the right word to actually put in this situation. But this video is going to be mainly talking about how that name actually, well, the name obviously B0aty with the 0 and all that, like how actually it came into existence. Now I know I've made about 3 videos on this before. I think all of them, however, are on my old channel. So this is the first one I'm actually uploading onto this channel. And okay, before I actually get into it, there's a couple of things I would like to talk about. First, I have 2 topics for this video. I don't know how long it's going to be, but we shall see what's going on. So give me a minute. Well, let's start off. Okay, so I think I'll just throw in my usual stats update, because as you know, my stats actually do change around a bit at the moment. But yeah, there's actually been quite a bit of change, really, since I don't even know, I mean, I'm sure some of you keep up to date on my stats, like maybe by searching me on the high scores, or maybe if you watch my adventure log. I'm going to talk about that soon, but it's not really that important. Dragon Dagger, can you loot share in a non no, it doesn't really matter. I don't think you can, but can you loot share in non-multi? Don't know if you can, but that would have been like a 7k split there if I was doing some Geo Slayer. But yes, that would have been a huge waste of time. I don't know how long's left on this task. I got given 148 of them, and I have done 53 minutes worth so far. Although I was PKing on another account at the same time, because you know when you get Dark Beasts, these aren't the best XP in the game. I get maybe 28k an hour because I don't actually have access to the Temple of Light yet, which I'm gonna sort that quest out. But they are so AFKable that pretty much I can do whatever the hell I want at the same time as actually doing the task. But when it comes down to actually me and this account, well, B0aty, don't you say, I never have to say almost famous anymore, but when it comes down to me and this account, I try to be like efficient on this account in some ways. So if there is a faster way for me to kill these, I would much prefer to do that. But when it comes to the AFK part as well, like, you know, you're doing all these Slayer tasks and suddenly you get a nice AFK one where you can go do what you want while I like if I get this task, I can literally do whatever the hell I want, and it'll still do the task like in the same amount of time that I would like normally do it, really, because I just sit there and AFK. But I mean, there is a method. Like if I go to the Temple of Light, I can probably get maybe like 45k, 40 to 50k Slayer experience per hour instead of my like 25, 30k I've actually normally get here. However, this is a great place for ferocious rings. Like I don't think the combat level of monsters like in this place like affects the drop rate of these. Like I could go get like 10 from Greater Demons if I got lucky, and I could get 0 from Steel Dragons. I mean, I've never had one from a Steel Dragon in like since after I'm training Slayer past 99, but no, it doesn't really matter, and I'm surprised this video's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. Normally when I'm doing my intros, I just ramble on and suddenly it's 10 minutes long. I'm like, what happened? It's just like, time just flies too quick when I don't know, but when I make videos like these ones, the time just really goes like, extremely fast, and I don't know, it's really awesome, because I guess whenever like, the majority of my task just disappears like straight away. Are you ready for this one take? Oh, why would the yak be there? You see, if I was PKing, that would have been a moment for me to rage, simply because I would have misclicked on some stupid yak, or Warpatinga. In my case, there's always a Warpatinga there. I mean, I can't even do PVM and not get a thing getting in my face and then misclicking. That's how bad I am. But yeah, anyways, I've got another spec coming up, so we're going to one-tick this one for no damage. Right, watch this now. It's going to be the most beautiful one-tick you're ever going to see in your life. Right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. That was horrible. That was just... I'm going to go vomit in the sky. And it's like, oh, okay, never let me get into this video. So yeah, stats update. I'm currently 73 attack. I may boost that to 75 attack simply because I want to get hold of the God Swords and the Staff of Light and the God Swords, and that's about it, really. And also, I get the B0aty so I can finish off my Fremnik Elite tasks, which I can't actually pull up at the moment because I'm in an area where these things are always aggressive. But yeah, I mean, 73 attack, I'll probably have 74. Like, I only really train attack at the moment when I'm PKing, if I have a Jad task, or if I'm doing Dagon of King task. Like, if I get a Dagon of task, I go Dagon of Kings, simply because I'm running my playing music properties. If I did like 100 mil Slayer or something ridiculous, which is not going to happen, and I did all my Dagon of tasks at Dagon of Kings, I'd probably make a fair bit of good money. It's the reason I'm doing the Fremnik Elite tasks, because I want to get like I'm pretty sure they drop a noted, I don't know actually what it says. Like, it says Dagon of Kings can sometimes drop noted drops. I don't know how well that works, but I think it like can drop noted bones or something, which means if I can just stack the bones, it means I can bank the hides, which can yield me maybe, if I get to sign 200, I'll sign an extra 800k for the task, which does add up in my situation. I mean, I'm quite poor. Well, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't actually consider myself poor in the game, even though my bank's like 120 mil, like on the series. Obviously, I mean, I've got the 4 bill and pie hats or whatever off the series, but I don't consider those like part of the bank. So it's like people say, like whenever I refer to myself as being poor, you've got pie hats in the bank, you're not poor. Now, overall, those pie hats are cosmetic. I never pull them out of my bank at all. They're just there. Simply, it's just like a place to put my money and to set myself these goals. But it doesn't really matter. But I mean, with the bank I've actually got at the moment, which is probably around 100 to 120 mil net worth maybe on the series, and it's probably worth a lot more than that, but there's some things that I won't actually be selling yet because I'm like setting goals, like my 10,000 Snapdragons. I want to do those, and then some other stuff really, but yeah, that's about that. So let me end this video. So that's about my attack update. My strength is at 50.5 mil. How awesome is that? 50 mil. Like, I would have looked better if I had 60 attack, obviously, because it's much more of an achievement. I'm still happy. I'm halfway to 100 mil, a quarter of the way, well, over halfway to 100 mil, over a quarter of the way to 200 mil now. I don't think I'll ever get those, but if I'm actually going for a ridiculous goal, like long, depending on how long I play the game for, really. I mean, depends if I ever get that. But I mean, I'm never going to level my defense. So I mean, 200 more strength may actually come in the future if I actually can stay 80 attack until EOC. If EOC keeps getting delayed constantly, I'll be 80 attack forever, which means I'll only ever be training strength, which means eventually I'll probably hit 200 more strength. But it really depends if I'm actually playing for that long. I don't know where I'm going to get to, but it would be really awesome to actually get to a 200 mil skill, especially in a fence stat, in a room pure, like if I had 200 more strength. He's so sick, but it's never going to happen. Defense, 725 off. Not happy. I've actually accidentally trained defense for the first time, and it was at a Dagon of King's task. I decided to try to swap it around, so when I killed the Prime, I would kill the Supreme afterwards, but when I kill the Prime, I'm on the crossbow, on Rapid. When I wield the Polyport, it goes straight onto the long range kind of thing. So I did train some defense experience by mistake. No, I switched to my whip, killing the Supreme, which puts it on lash. Obviously, I trained some defense. Luckily, it was actually, to be honest, it was a massive. It was like 400, but obviously it was on lash, so it was control XP. But that is the first actually legit XP I've actually trained on this account. The rest has always been a glitch. Like, the Polypore glitch has cost me a lot of defense. Like, I know I had like 1,512 XP off 41, and then the Polypore glitch, well, the Polypore staff came out, and then I started using it when it went down to the 80 mage requirement, and my defense XP was just constantly going down, so don't like that glitch. I don't know if it's been fixed yet, but it is causing me so much defense XP, so yeah, but I mean, I actually did manage to well, unluckily, train my first actually legit defense XP on the account, so yeah, I've done about 700 in defense XP to glitches, so thanks for that, Jack, it's fantastic, but but I mean, I haven't even still trained. I mean, I was quested in like maybe late February. So I'm pretty sure I quested before I got my. Actually, I don't know. I think I've quested before I out to my magic up, but well, like before I got my mage up. I quested my account as soon as I could, but I mean, I'm sure I've had Boris Gloves forever, and pretty much since I've had Boris Gloves, I've been 41 defense, and I've trained. How much is that? If I had 1,512, that's like 687 or something. I think it's 687 XP, or is it 700? It's 787. Yeah, 787 XP. I have trained. Damn, that is half. If I've got I think I've got the numbers right, but yeah, that is just over half, and that was done in almost a year and a half, really. So. Yeah, I mean, the statistical time from that, considering the majority of the glitch came in like the second half of the year because of the Polypore glitch, then obviously I know about it now, so that might cost me less defense XP, but if there is actually a date for me to accidentally get 41 defense, it's probably going to be a year and a half from now, unless I unfortunately fail my life, which will suck. But I mean, now I've got a whip and all that, while I'm using my whip before I make the attack, that might actually I do switch to strength mode in the wilderness, but that's because I know I can switch to the attack mode very easily. But there was a glitch as well, where I switched to the attack mode, and no, I switched to my DDS spec, switched back to my whip at the last tick, auto retaliate was off, and somehow it auto retaliated and cost me some defense XP. I was not happy. Let's just leave it at that. It's annoying. Like, whenever I see the defense thing pop up, I'm like, no, not again. It's always like, I don't know why it happens. It's always a glitch. Except for when I was at Dagon, I was like, oh, there we go. Change my first defense speed. Damn. But yeah, that's about defense for me. But yeah, so I just want to say this question. Well, I want to answer this question now before I get a billion comments about this one, because I see this comment. Like, if you're an active person in my friends chat, or you are an active watcher of my Twitch, you will see that I get asked questions quite a lot of the time. It's always these repetitive questions you've seen before. The question is, what am I going to do if I get 41 defense? Simply, I'll get 45 and I'll become a Zerker. I don't really mind, but I highly doubt I'll ever get over 45 defense. I mean, the highest I could ever possibly see me ever getting is 50, simply for ruining the beta, but I still don't. I mean, I'm saying 40. If I get 41, I'm going 45. Maybe if the beta comes out, I don't know. I mean, we have to kind of see what happens, but yeah, I mean, I'm never going to 41 is an accidental defense level, that's why I'll change it to 45, obviously, but I'll quest it all so I can unlock some new quests. Mutated Blood Veils, I would love to have those, because I hate Blood Veils, they're so depressing, because they are slow, compared to Mutated Blood Veils, which are like 1k experience per hour instantly, obviously, which is kind of cool, but yeah, okay, we got defense. Range, 46 mil, pretty much just straight 46 mil, I mean, I could have chinned that, I had 200 mil banked, obviously, for quite a while, but then I decided to sell it all for the series. Now, I don't know, but I might actually start banking, whenever I'm bored, and well, it probably won't ever happen, but I mean, I was tempted to make some money off series, do fight kills or something, I don't know, I mean, probably, I'm never going to do it, but I then just bank 200 more skills, but I don't really see the reason. I prefer to train Slayer, and I mean, the more skill that the more I train Slayer, the more strength XP I get, and strength is kind of, if I could have any skill right now in 9 figures, it would definitely be strength, or HP actually. I think they might get those Probably not. No, I won't get. I'll probably be like 120 mil strength before I get that. But then it doesn't include like XP I get. So maybe they'll reach 100 mil at the same time. That would be freaking sweet. I would love that. That'd be amazing. I'd really like that. But like I said, it's not like a proper goal. It just depends how long I continue playing this game for. But yeah, prayer 13.5. I've not done much prayer. I mean, maybe trying to think. I've not done any. That's mainly Bone Crusher and maybe the occasional Squeal of Fortune lamp. I guess is where that's come from. So yeah, that's not good. I mean, I did have to go for 200 mil prayer a long time ago when I was 60 attack, when I was going to go for 200 mil every skill. But, well, I mean, obviously, but I decided not to because it would have cost me 5 bill, which I didn't actually have at the time. And yeah, that 5 bill is kind of a scary amount to spend, but maybe if like GWS 2 quits and gives me 5 bill, I'll probably just bank 200 mil prayer, and then it could attribute my prayer to him, really. So like every time I look myself up and hover over the prayer, I'd remember him. Something like that. It's not going to happen, but yeah. 103.7 mil magic. That's kind of looking cool. That's my second highest skill. And I got that barraging. I got the majority of that when I was revising for my exams. AFK and barraging, I was going to make a video on it, but I got bored because it was just terrible. But it's the most AFK-able thing in the game. It's about 31 clicks an hour, so that's approximately 1 click every like 1 minute every 1 click every 1 minute every 50 seconds. Something like that. I mean, yeah, that's pretty damn AFK. A lot more AFK than Ivy. Let's just say that. And I think Ivy is considered one of the most AFK-able things. But obviously, yeah, that's just it, really. The other stats don't really matter, but HP obviously is 73.7, Summoning is 13.6, and Dungeoneering is 113.7, so... Anyways, while everyone goes and reads that PM from Arrays, which he obviously knows I'm recording because I was telling him because I was in a Skype call for about 3 seconds afterwards before I deleted him off Skype because we've got like a 10k split, and I was just like, I'm not sharing that. Like, me and Luke were at Revenants yesterday, we got a Bandos Scrimshaw, which is all 50k, I was just, oh my god. And then like he got it, and then like me and Arrays went, and then we got a Bronze Dragon Claws, and I got them, so I was like, I'm not sharing that, deleted, mate, goodbye. And he somehow wormed his way back on my friends list. I don't know. Okay, that was very funny, Anna. Yeah, overall XP is 600 and... Ooh, I'm going to get 638 during this video. Awesome. That's an awesome thing to see. But yeah, like I said, 12 minutes in the intro, and I've not even covered anything except my stats, so I do hope you are still actually watching. Like, I don't know if people, when they actually watch these videos, do they ever turn these videos on and then just not watch them? Like, I mean, maybe watch 10 minutes and get bored and turn it off. Like, I don't know, because, I mean, I think if people do that, then I've probably scared off... Well, not scared off, but... bored half my audience, seriously, because that was a really bad start to a video. But yeah, so I'm gonna cover the name, but I'll cover the name B0aty first, then I'm gonna move on to I'll cover some goals that I've set myself. So for those who are active watchers of my live streams, whenever I do live stream, and once again, can I just say, if you join my friends chat, sorry, don't join all my streams, join B0aty. It's a lot better now. Oh yeah. But if my friends chat's ever not streaming, I'm not streaming really. So preferably if it's that, don't ask me if I'm streaming. It's common sense, I'm not. And preferably don't ask me when I'll be streaming or will I stream. It's really annoying. Like, I don't actually, annoying annoying is kind of the word, but I mean, when I join my friends chat, and then the first thing I think is straight away, how long is it going to be until I'm asked for someone to ask me to go stream. Now, when I live stream pretty much when I have a feeling that I can live stream for. I don't like turning my live stream on for maybe an hour and a half. I prefer to, if I've got like maybe... If I'm in the mood to do 5 hours of Slayer, I'll probably turn it on and do that 5 hours of Slayer on a live stream. But I don't like the idea of me turning my live stream off like a 1 hour and a half. So I do only live stream when I can actually give you a decent live stream. Obviously, for those people that say they miss my live streams, the longer my live stream, the more chance you are actually going to get on the live stream. Well, obviously, see the live streams. So yeah, that's that question covered. So please don't ask me if I'm streaming. I know a lot of people will, because I mean, a lot of my audience don't really watch these long videos, but... yeah, well, I mean, hopefully the people that do watch these can cut down on that question a bit, because I've pretty much covered it there. Pretty much when I'm live streaming, you will know about it. My friend chat will be set. I will upload a video unless I'm doing a private stream, and if I'm doing a private stream, I will send a bulletin out instead. However, if you'd want to know if I'm live streaming, if you follow me on Twitch, you can actually find out instantly, but I believe you have to be like you have to check your emails or something, and obviously if you check your emails, it might say I'm streaming, but that was maybe 3 hours ago, so I'm obviously not streaming. So yeah, but live streaming is kind of strange. Like if I had the like if I didn't do it's different with this game. Like, no one really play. I know some people do. I definitely did for like maybe 6+ years of me playing this game, where I would actually watch my screen all the time and do absolutely nothing else. But now when I play the game, when I get like a Dark Beast task, because these are so FKable, I'm gonna go log on another account. If you're watching my stream, I said that all a bit too fast. I'll try to slow down a tad on that one. But if you're watching my stream, I think it was yesterday when I was doing, yeah, it was pretty sure it was yesterday, I got a Dark Beast task, and obviously I don't want to stream this because it's extremely boring. Well, it's not, yeah, it's boring because it's just AF. When I get this task, pretty much whenever I get a Dark Beast task, I want to go do something else at the same time because I'm not going to pay attention for here, where paying attention might actually scrape me an extra 500 XP an hour or something. It's not worth the time of actually doing it. So when I'm doing that, I normally go on YouTube and maybe watch some videos on YouTube. I might go on, watch a TV series, I might go watch a film, I might, yeah, etc. If I'm streaming, I have to purposely turn my stream off to go do that, and I don't like doing that because my stream might have been short. So I don't live stream unless I can kind of give everyone a heads up to do. Like if I'm in the mood to watch a film at some point, like if I'm bored and doing something, I'm going to turn the stream, I'm going to be bored after 2 hours, and I'm not going to stream for longer than 2 hours, and it's going to suck. But whenever I can get live streams out, I definitely will. Like when I go back to school, I'll probably only be logging on for like maybe like 2 to 3 hours a day, maybe. I'm not 100% sure about that, but maybe if I do only log on for that time, I probably will just stream that entire like day really. If I log on for 2.5 hours, then I'll try and stream that 2.5 hours. If I log on for 1 hour, I'll stream that 1 hour, and then pretty much you can find out where I am today. But I mean, if I'm going to log on for 20 minutes and log off after this because of like boredom or I can't bother training Slayer, I can't bother doing anything else. And when it comes down to can't bother training Slayer, it's kind of hard. All the time I can just train Slayer all the time. I've already covered that in a live stream, but yeah, I will probably start streaming a lot more when I go back to school. Don't know why, but yeah, don't hold me to that one because streaming, I mean, when I upgraded my computer, I said I was going to be streaming like everything I ever did on the game. It just doesn't happen simply because streaming can get a bit tedious, and there are things that I can't do while I'm live streaming that I would prefer to do, like playing the games, which is like, I can't watch a film in the background because I just have my Twitch account removed, but yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move on to my goals in the account, then I'm going to talk about the B0aty name. If anyone's actually listened, if wondering when the B0aty name, like if you're all here to watch about the listen about the B0aty name, I do apologise, like if I'm kind of pushing out. That's kind of what the title of this video should be. I should probably cover first, so I'll probably do that in future, but for this video I would like to cover my goals first. Well, knowing me, I'm not going to say I can keep this short, because it's going to be like, this video is going to be 30 minutes long before I even get the, I don't know, before I even get on the topic. But yeah, I'm going to tell you all my goals in the game now. So recently, I've been having a huge, and when I say huge, I mean a very big lack of motivation to PK. I no longer find it fun in the slightest. And I always say, I don't enjoy doing things I don't enjoy doing. Pretty much simple as that. Now, as for videos, when I'm live commentating PKing, normally I can easily get into it and hopefully get a good video out. Like, my last video uploaded was terrible. I was rendering at the same time, so I was lagging to biscuits, and I could not PK at all, hence a million deaths. So that video sucked. I only uploaded that because people actually wanted to see it. That's normally the video that I would not upload. Like, I'd put the time in to make it, but then I'd look it back and I was like, nope, I don't really think that video should be. Because considering I have, as of most likely when I'm uploading this video, 30,000 subscribers. I have 29,990 subscribers when I last checked, which was about 10 minutes before making this video. I have 30,000 subscribers, and that's a lot of subscribers. Like, if every RuneScape, active RuneScape related YouTube channel was laid out in a line, I would probably be in like the top 25 maybe, quite easily. Like, I know there's the big ones up there that you instantly think of, but then there's the lower down ones off that, and then there might be some sub channels that they own as well, which could push me down even further. But let's just take one guy, for example. Like, if we put like the most subscribed person on top, and then the second, the third, the fourth, and then we get rid of all their like sub channels and all that, then I would probably be in the top 25, and that's with 30,000 subscribers, which means should one of the top 25, let's just use that as that, I might not be on like number 50 or something, I don't know, but should a channel that high up when there is probably 1,000 RuneScape channels out there who are like don't have like tens of thousands of subscribers anymore, should a channel like that be uploading bad videos? In my opinion, I don't think so. If I can put effort into making a video and I think it's crap, I'm not going to upload it, but I only upload that one because I was requested to. But I try my best not to upload any videos that people aren't going to enjoy fully. Like, I'm not going to go to it like fully. Like I said, I was going to ramble on for ages, so I will keep this short. But I don't think, in my opinion, any channel that has a ton of subscribers, tons of support, and has built their way up there shouldn't upload any bad videos at all. I mean, I watch all my videos back maybe twice. Like, I pretty much, I make the video, I render it, then I'll watch it back, which means if I've rendered it, I could delete that. It's a complete waste of time, rendering time, really. But I'll watch it back, and if I think it's crap, I'm not going to upload it. Or I will ask my subscribers if they want to see it. And then obviously, like I did say, like I had a video where I died 8 times, which is the video I uploaded. And some people wanted to see it. So I guess if some people want to see it, I'll upload it. But a lot of people say that any video I upload is enjoyable. Like the ratings on that were still pretty good. Like I'm not gonna, they weren't even bad. They weren't near bad, actually. They were a lot better than I expected. But obviously, if there's someone out there that wants to watch the video, I mean, I can upload it for that. But I mean, I don't want to disappoint a load of you. Be like, if my videos start going downhill, that's something I'm really like try my best not to do, but I did say around, I'm going to get to start. I can put this in a topic in another video if you want, but I mean, when I got partnership, I purposely said that I wanted my videos to only go uphill and have no signs of going downhill, so I'm trying to keep it like that. So even if I get a bad video, I'm not going to upload it because I don't want that to come into place, really. So yeah, that's about that. But anyways, I'm going to go on to my goals. I don't even know how I got to that topic, so I do apologise, but yeah, let's continue. Anyways, for those that keep updated on my Twitch, this might have been it, so I might just start getting into the same thing here. But I actually added on my Twitch page, because I'm very bad at HTML, but I find like sites that can put awesome pictures that make it look awesome. My goals at the bottom of my Twitch live stream. Now, some of these goals are quite insane. I don't, well, not really insane, but I know I can do them, but it's just it's not really a skill-based one. It's just simply the goals I've set are kind of just playing a lot. Like, I have to play the game a lot. Like, it could be another, like, maybe 100 days of playtime before I actually manage to achieve all these goals. But we will see what happens. They are some goals of mine, and I will most likely achieve them if I actually play for that long, which I probably will, because, I mean, I'll most likely play EOC simply because I have, like, your YouTube channel, and I can make videos like this vlog. Like, I mean, all I've actually be doing is spamming some buttons like that at the same time as I've never played it, so I don't know how it works, but I mean, all I'd be doing is pressing some extra buttons. I can quite easily, like, I can live commentary hybrid, and that's requiring so much concentration that I'm pretty sure I could live commentate the evolution of combat while training Slayer or something. But I mean, if I had the choice, I mean, I could train Slayer, I could get 200 mil Slayer if I really wanted to. Like, if I completely just, like, if the UFC is just terrible for everything except for, like, PVM, like, small things like Slayer, maybe I'll just train Slayer for the rest of my life on the game and just make, like if I come back from school, make a video a day, like, record an hour-long video training Slayer every day, that'd be pretty good. My channel would probably boost a lot. Like, if I was uploading, I know some people don't really have the time for an hour-long video, especially when school starts, but I mean, if there was a channel out there that only uploaded, like, 1 hour-long RuneScape videos, solo commentated, it was, like, hopefully keep the audience entertained and all that, then that channel would probably be really popular. But obviously, some people can't watch those videos, and that kind of does push a lot of my subscribers out simply because they can't watch it. So I do need to get around to, well, I do need to make other videos as well. But that's probably what I'm going to do when I go back to school. Probably going to log on every day. If I have something to talk about, hopefully, I mean, knowing me, I ramble on for 30 minutes at least. So, I mean, I could guarantee at least a daily 20-plus minute video quite easily. But yeah, I mean, if I log on, make the video, I could render that while doing work. Like, if I got home from school, let's just say, I'm not going to get sidetracked, right? I'm going to go straight back to my goals. But yeah, anyways, I've still not said what my goals were, and I've still not even covered the main topic of this video. It's ridiculous. Like, are you still enjoying this? I know most of you shouldn't actually be watching the video. Like, I know some people have it minimized and are watching it in the corner slightly while they play. But I don't know. I do ramble a lot, so I do actually, like, apologise for that. I mean, I know some people say that I apologise way too often, but I prefer to, like, apologise. You all know that I am, like, trying not to do this on purpose and not to annoy people, but blah, 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 we'll get back in it. Anyways, the goals I've set, I've not actually set them properly, but I'm going to start. These goals are going to be kind of backwards, but I'll tell you them all anyway. But anyways, the main goal of mine, this is the long-term goal that I would love to get, is to, which probably will happen, and this is going to probably make some people quite happy when I actually explain a bit of the behind the scenes to actually getting this goal. But one goal I'm going to try and earn is to get the rank 1 rune pure in the game. As for total XP wise, now as far as I'm aware, the rank 1 rune pure in the game is currently Mr. Rune, who has 1 billion and like 33 million total experience. So I'm still 400 million away. So that's a very long way. Like, that's not going to come. Like I said, that might take 100 days of playtime, which is probably like over a year. That's like 2014 or something, maybe, like, I don't know. I mean, it depends how much you play. When I go to school, like I say, I mean, obviously I might be going to university. That'll slow me down hugely, so maybe I'll never get there. But, I mean, obviously, if I needed to, I could just spend a lot of money on buyables, train things like, if I wanted to, I could train things like Hunter, 300k an hour, 5 hours a day, that's 1.5 mil a day, which means I could get it in, like, a year. But obviously, I'm not going to be playing that much, so that's not going to happen. It's kind of scary to think about. It's actually, like, if I played that 10 hours a day, no, I said 5 hours a day. 10 hours a day would be 3 mil, that'd be 100 and something days, so bit early if you think it like that, but it's not going to happen like that. But yeah, that's probably my #1 goal to actually achieve, is to try and get like rank 1 rune. But obviously it's kind of like a cosmetic thing. It doesn't get me anywhere on the high scores. It just kind of like, once again, like when I created my account and obviously I got 60-40 and it uploaded the video of me maxing the build. I'm not out there to try and impress people. I'm just trying to do some personal achievements myself. To max the 60-40 build, I did it, and it was a personal achievement to me, and I'm sure other people will do it eventually. Like, I know there's people who are fairly close that said they were going to max out when they knew I was getting attack up, but yeah, that would be, once again, another personal achievement. It would be a really awesome personal achievement if I had more XP than him and earned like rank 1 rune pure in the game. Now, as far as I'm aware, for 40 defense build, I do have the best one in the game, total XP wise, but as for, I think it's 40 to 50 defense, I think that era is kind of like counted in. I think I'm number 4. I believe Pink Mr. Rune's first, and it's either, I think it's Croatia Love second, Pink Asian third, then it's myself. Now, that might be wrong, but I'm like 100 mil behind those themselves. So I mean, to even get to the number 2 spot, I have a lot of XP to train. But yeah, like I said, there's no like official high scores for it. It's kind of personal. It's like a personal achievement. It's kind of all cosmetic. But yeah, 1 billion overall. Just pretty much a 10-figure overall would be sweet for me to have with as a Rune Pure. And then coming up to that thing that I said where it's going to go behind the scenes. To all those thinking that I was going to train defense because I got attack up. Simply, if I'm going to go for 10 figures with 40 defense, I don't see my defense changing anytime soon because that 10 figures is going to take me a while to get. So, honestly, if you think I'm ever going to train my defense, it's honestly never going to happen. It will be a mistake, but I don't think you'll ever see me higher than 45 defense, 50 with AOC possibly. But if I keep 40, I mean, let's put it this way. If I never get 41 defense, I will never have higher than 40 defense. Simple as that. I'm not going to purposely train my defense to 45. If I accidentally get 41, I'll get 45, and then from there we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, I still got, as I said before, like 18 months of defense experience to accidentally train. But we'll see what happens. So for those thinking I was getting defense, hopefully that has kind of like kept you like more like kind of mindset here, and you are like now kind of believing that I will never actually train my defense because things like max cape, completion cape, I don't need them. I don't want them. It's just an item in the game. Like I said, I would much prefer to have a more unique account and something more enjoyable to actually play on than to actually have a completion. Like if I had a completionist cape and I did exactly the same videos I did now, I would probably have 10,000 subscribers. I think the fact that I'm 40 defense and my account's more unique than most out there is the fact that I have a lot of subscribers. Plus, obviously, my commentary, which I know the majority of you have subscribed for. But I do believe that the 40 defense has to have some sort of like, I'm sure some people can say right now, if I had 99 defense and 99 attack right now, wearing a completionist cape rapier like, and all that, making a long video, I'd probably have less subscribers. But overall, I don't have less subscribers. I do have 40 defense. I don't plan on ever training my defense. So that topic is kind of irrelevant to be said. But yep, that is my goal, is to 10-figure total XP and then hopefully try and get the rank 1 Rune Pure, which would be awesome. But yep, on top of that, I have some sub goals, which are kind of smaller, but they will be earned eventually. So first of all, I'm going to tell you some item goals of mine, which are going to be, some of them are fairly easy. Obviously, I've got my 10 mil soul rune goal. I am currently about 1.1 million soul runes off, and I've been collecting for a year as of the 12th of September. I started collecting them on my birthday, obviously, and it is the 10th of September today, just to give you all, like, this isn't pre-recorded from the 27th of August or anything like that, but, I mean, overall, you can tell I don't mind if people, like, I'm not going to get distracted, but maybe I can turn it over, but, I mean, I find nothing wrong with pre-recording videos. I mean, the video's still there. It depends on the video itself, actually. If you're, like, a commentator, someone like me, people can watch this video. If this was recorded in July of 2009, sorry, and it was still exactly the same sound quality and I still commentated exactly the same, it wouldn't make a complete difference because you're simply listening, you're not watching anything. There's no difference to the gameplay. Like, I don't know how bad, if you're obviously uploading like pre-recorded videos from years ago or months ago, then obviously I can understand that. Like videos you've already uploaded before, re-uploading, that's one thing, but an pre-recorded video, I don't really find that bad. But maybe if you're pre-recording from like March, like Arrays did on that mall video, then that's kind of pretty bad, I'd have to say, but yeah, it doesn't really matter, but I'll get off that topic. Going back, anyways, I have some sub goals, but yeah, the item goals, I have the 10 mil Soren's goal. I also have a small goal of my Fremenic Elite sea boots, which is quite easy. And another kind of goal, this isn't an official goal of me yet, but I may do it, I'm not sure yet, but I might actually try. People have been telling me to do this, but to actually earn all the completionist requirements I can with the stats that I actually have, which is obviously 40 defense, which limits me off a lot of quests and a lot of diaries, and also when I have AT attack, which will obviously limit me off quite a bit of stuff and like obviously some skill kits. But it'd be pretty cool to have like, I could call myself like a completionist Rune Pure. I've done everything I possibly can on a Rune Pure, and so people understand what this is. This would be all the quests in the game, all the diaries, tasks I could possibly do, all the songs I could possibly unlock. I can't really think of any others, but yeah, before people ask, I highly doubt I will go for the trimmed completionist Rune Pure, because that's just, I mean, 5,000 Castle Wars games, I wouldn't even enjoy doing that, so I don't really see the need. Like, I'm not going to do anything I don't enjoy, but to earn the completionist ones, maybe that'll take me a month to do all the quests in the game, and then do other things like Livid Farm and, temple trekking. I'm not happy about this, but yeah, I mean, maybe I'll do it all because it'd be, I guess on some level it'd be a lot different to do, but I mean, some things I would have to grind out, but it would be quite cool to do. But yeah, I could make a great series out of that, and like Road to like completionist Rune Pure or something. Pretty cool to do. But yeah, that's not on the list at the moment. To be honest, I mean, I probably won't do that, but I mean, if I ever get my rank 1 Rune Pure, maybe I will actually, well, obviously my 10 figure, well, 1 bill overall, maybe I will actually decide to do that, because obviously when you put it in the times perspective, it would take me maybe like 3-4 weeks, a month or so to actually get everything of that done, and then compared to me getting the 1 bill overall, that's going to take me over a year. I don't know how long that'll take me. I mean, I train pretty damn efficiently, so I mean, I could have that in a year quite easily without even playing that much, simply because I could earn maybe 300k an hour training Slayer simply because I'm getting strength XP, Slayer XP, range XP from cannon, HP XP, the potential chance from summoning and all that. But yeah, but anyways, I mean, that's that. But I mean, I'm gonna go. I didn't even go into the sub goals of that. I'm gonna go into the sub goals now. But my sub goals for that is to actually get 9 figures in all of my offensive stats, and that is obviously going to be strength, 100 mil strength. I definitely think I will get that. I'll probably have that by Christmas, like quite easily, at 12 mil a month. That's I can't bother working it all out, but pretty much when I log in, I mean, I enjoy Slayer so much at the moment that 100 mil strength simply because I train with a Sarah sword. I train with only strength weapons and obviously a rapier when I get it. I do see myself getting 100 mil strength in the future. It's just a matter of time to get that. So that'd be cool to get. 100 mil constitution. Well, sorry. 100 mil hit points. That's a lot better. I mean, I probably went to like 10,000 dislikes. The moment I said constitution, as soon as I said hit points, it probably went back. But yeah, 100 mil hit points. That'll probably come out, like I said earlier, probably around the same time, but not 100% sure about that one. 100 mil range as well. I'll most likely just get the majority of that from Slayer. Like Steel Titan and Cannon gives me quite a bit of experience, but then I can obviously chin the rest if I need to. Like, depending on how much money I've got at the time, maybe I won't chin it. I mean, I could just use magic shortbow and tasks and get myself some mithril arrows or something and just bomb that. I mean, obviously my XP would drop, but I mean, I could quite easily get like maybe 100k. That's pretty slow. That's 100k range XP an hour. That's pretty bad compared to chinning and all that. So chinning's like 500 to 600k an hour. So yeah, I'll probably chin that. But I mean, I'll probably get the majority of that from Slayer. Prairies are kind of on the not really on a pile yet. I can't really afford it simply without selling my piles. Magic I've already done, but 9-figure magic was another goal, like 9-figure in offenses. That's my combat stats. So magic's already done. Then I'm also going to be going for 30 million Slayer. That will come with strength and all that, blah, blah, blah. But I might, obviously, when I get my attack to 75, I'm going to do Blood Runs Deep, which means I can actually go to those Daganif Sentinels, so I can get a lot of XP there as well. But I think 30 mil Slayer would be a goal I'd like to get. 25 mil Slayer is the minimum, but 20 mil Slayer is also a small goal, but that would be awesome to get. 200 mil Dungeoneering as well. I am going to get myself 200 mil Dungeoneering, like as I'm sure the majority of you should know by now, I did leech my Dungeoneering to 120. If I earn myself to 200 mil Dungeoneering, that's kind of doing half the skill legit, half of it unlegit, but that's better than obviously doing like, if I put that into perspective now, like 90% of it unlegit. So, well, I guess it's kind of legit, but I mean, to get 200 mil by doing the second half like properly would be kind of cool, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And then I have summoning as well. Whatever summoning level I get with the charms that I get from Slayer really is what I'm going to get up. I mean, summoning is such quick experience and it'd help me towards the 1 bill mark, but it'd be cool to get some summon up as well. But yeah, that's pretty much the goals for my account, and I'm pretty sure I did cover my Fremnik Elite boots. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. I did ramble on a bit. I'm up 31 minutes and I still haven't even covered the topic that I was needed to. So I'm just going to go straight into that without getting distracted again. So here we go. Like, everyone's been asking for this. Story's only going to take me like 5 minutes to tell. I'm sure I really should have put that at the start. So I know none of you care about my goals unless you are maybe someone that does like seeing my account progress throughout my video. Like, if you've been subscribed since the start, you've seen me go from no RuneScape account to this account, and then like that's just. It's pretty cool if you've actually been there. I mean, some of you will actually be interested, I'm sure, in what my goals are, but I mean, maybe I should earn my goals before even saying it was a goal. Anyways, I've done my task, paused my timer. I'm going to have to do some quick calculations, but yeah. Oh, a rare drop at the end. Give me those 150 rune hours. What a great ending. What a fantastically, amazingly bad ending. Anyways, good luck me on a new task, but yeah, I need to do some quick updates in a second on my... Actually, I might as well show you this to if anyone actually really cares that Dragon's going to kill me. Please, no. Yes. Don't get the ferocious ring. I think I always forget, like, every time that happens, if I'm getting killed by something, I will take my ferocious ring off purposely so it won't break. And I use one charge rings because I hate it, and I'm sure some people can also agree with me. I absolutely hate it when I actually get like well, not a task, but my ferocious ring actually breaks. So what I'm going to show you now quickly, I'm kind of sidetracked here, so I will cover the topic in a minute. But I actually made myself a huge spreadsheet towards tracking my tasks. Like, if you don't know, I do have a Slayer log on the forums, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, let me get this out because I need to actually have both of them at the same time. Let me get the forums up. Let me hide the in-game. Oh, why would you do that? But yeah, I mean, maybe I should actually pause the video and do this. And I know most of you don't really care about it. I'm just going to sit in the random for a bit. But yeah, if I get my... Oh, can you load and just stop making this video, like, terribly horrific or something? There we go. Right, sweet. Right, if I quickly go to my profile, blah, 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 blah. I have a Slayer log on the forums. I've only made this kind of... I don't know why I called it that, by the way. I mean, I just decided to. But I mean, I've actually gone full in depth for this. If anyone actually wants to check this out, I will throw you can see the links there, properly legit and all that. But I mean, RuneScape forum links are probably one of the like notorious, like most hacking people get ratted from, well, keylog from there. So it's obviously untrustworthy. So I'll put the quick find code in as well. But this Slayer log, if you ever want to find things out, I've gone full detail, but but I'm working out XP per hours on all my methods and everything. So this is like a full detail log. I don't know if anyone's gone into this much detail on a Slayer log, unless like Zarfat did it or something. But if you ever want to find out the XP rates I actually get when I train Slayer, then you can hop in here and all that. But I've got so much stuff here, and I've got like charm rates, which I'm starting on now, which I need to update in a second for these dark beasts. They're quite behind. I need to update quite a lot of that. And then I've got these like, for this one doesn't really matter, but I mean, there's just more stuff here that no one really cares about. And then if anyone cares, I actually have my method for actually killing my tasks. So if anyone wants to know how I slay, I need to update that in a bit because I do have some new tasks myself. So if I scroll up to my second page and the log itself, obviously there's nothing really spectacular here or anything like that, but oh well, I get the job done. So new task was something like, I don't even know what it was. It was something to do with steel dragons. I think it was like 83 or something. So I'm going to quickly do this task, but I do need to actually update a couple of things now. So I'm going to try and have to, I know I'm kind of rambling here, but I know half you aren't even watching the video, so I mean, I'm just going to show you this, like, this will be the only time I ever show you in a video at all. But I mean, for some people who like are interested in this, well, I know it's not really that interesting sort of stuff, but yeah, so I believe I had, how many dark beasts did I have? 183 dark beasts. So if I go to my amazingly, awesomely terrible spreadsheet, I'm not fantastic at spreadsheets, by the way, but they actually work. I mean, I could do this one better, but it's dead easy. But that's the time it takes for the dark beast, and obviously this is the time I spent there. So my time spent there was 83 minutes and 13 seconds. I normally round it up easily, so that'd be 83.25. So that's 83 minutes and a quarter of the next minute, which is obviously 15 seconds. So if I have to add that up, that's going to be 300 and, is that 379.83 or something, and that gets me my XP per hour on the task. And then obviously I throw my charms in there as well, and that gives me how many charms I've got. So the easy way for me to do this is add them there. But 16, 7, 9, 14, can I remember that? 16, 7, 9, 14, and that is my charm rates. Save that, and I just got, don't know how many steel dragons I just got, but I'll find out in a second. And then I'm going to continue this video. But I mean, this is, I don't know why I'm telling you all this, like, oh, that just made it worse. Kind of rambling a bit in this video. I do like, I don't know, I don't really like it when I ramble in videos because I prefer to like stay on topic and all that, but, oh, well, I mean, there's nothing I can really do. Right, so yep, 78 steel dragons, throw it there, adds up 1 for 1, delete that, save, and then we have to go and time that task as well, which is, cool. But yeah, I have to go gear up for this task, so this is going to take a while, but I mean, I'll commentate at the same time, so I'll keep you all hopefully entertained. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to get into the topic that I'm sure all of you have been here for. I apologize once again for actually getting completely sidetracked, but I know some people are going to say, you apologize a million times, why don't you just stop apologizing and get on with the stupid topic or something? But yeah, okay, so the name B0aty, I mean, the problem with this is it's not even that exciting of a story. Like, seriously, I attempted to go hybriding today, there's no hybrids there, and, I mean, I went hybriding and there was no hybrids there, and there was one ragger, and he attacked me, so I was like, right, what's my choice here? I can stay here and hope a hybrid turns up while getting ragged, or I can just leave simply because currently my ratio is 1 ragger to no hybrids, so it's kind of common sense for me to just leave. So hybriding didn't go fantastically well, but I've been switching really well recently. Like, since I made that Saturday server video, I've been switching like a beast, and I want to go hybrid and kill people, but obviously I need to wait until the correct time to actually get that. But anyways, to the name B0aty. So heads up, this isn't the most incredible story, but a lot of people have been asking for it, so yeah, I'm going to try and cover it if I can. So, first of all, to cover, the name was, well, the name actually came from RuneScape private servers. There's your first thing. I started my RuneScape private servers, and it's actually quite a long story when I actually think about this one, so I think I might need a new one of those to save myself some time. I have everything, I believe. I don't need that, and I am done. Yes, break the house tab. Let's go. But, yeah, I started on private servers, so this is going to be, I'm going to try and go, like, full in-depth here, and just try and cover everything so that you can kind of fully understand how it actually came to be. Like, it just, I don't even know how it came. It just happened, and then I just started using that name, and then it was there. But yeah, anyways, for those that have been subscribed for a while, you will probably know this story already. Like I said at the start, and all the private servers that I previous. Don't rub that one, please. Yes, but all the previous like private servers that I actually started playing. But I mean, the first private server that I started the first private server I ever started playing was lmao, which I'm pretty sure is a private server that's still alive today, and is actually probably one of, well, it is one of the most successful private servers actually out there. Now, obviously, I'm kind of giving some shoutouts here, but I don't mind. I cannot do this story without giving the shoutouts that are necessary. So, for anyone that cares about that, I do. There's nothing I can do about it really. So it's your choice to continue watching the video or not. But I'm sure none of you really care. Anyways, yeah, the first private server I actually played was b0aty, and I played that with a friend. If you actually watch my maxing out of the 60/40 video, at the start of that I did do a tribute at the start, where I said like a tribute to Kyle, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. Now, Kyle played b0aty with me, and we played that for a really long time, and his name, like, we used to, I don't even know. We used to talk Invent a lot. There's a clan on there which I can't actually remember the name. It was not Team Beard, which I believe is the clan at the moment. Like he still plays, and we often talk about it, which isn't that often, but yeah. But we had a clan on there, and we used to be Invent a lot, so I talked to him quite a bit in there. But I remember when me and him, we both used to always listen to the song "I'm on a Boat" by The Lonely Island. So anyone that has been wondering if my name is potentially related to that, then yes, it is actually related to that song in a way, but it actually became like the name by like a different way. But anyways, we listened to that song a lot, and then in reality had a client update, which I believe it went from V3 to V4, and he made an account which was called On a Boat with a 0 as the O, and that was his account name. Now at the time, I didn't actually have my account. I can't even remember the name of, but all I remember is one of my accounts my account got banned or like hacked. I can't remember which one happened. It either got banned or hacked. I'm pretty sure it did get banned actually, but I can't actually remember what for. This is like over 2 years ago, really. It's probably about 2 years ago actually. But yeah, my account got banned. I was talking to him about this. Like, I lost everything pretty much on the server, so I didn't really feel like playing. He's just like, just making you account, mate, and I'll hook you up. Like, for anyone that did play in reality, he was actually the richest person on the server and also the #1 staker on the server. So obviously he was rich, but pretty much when I said I was going to quit because I couldn't bother doing it all back, he just said, make a new account and then I'll spot you some GP and obviously you can go from there. And from there, I was saying, what name should I bother? I couldn't think of a name because my account actually got banned. Like, I know the name wasn't B0aty. Like, I didn't have this name at this time. That's the thing that's like rebuilding to it. But he had the name On a Boat, and I said, what name could you do? And he's just like, he said something like, I love B0aty with a question mark, and then said, laugh out loud afterwards. And I just thought, I might as well do that name. I mean, I don't really care. It's a private server. My name doesn't mean anything here. But I actually created the name I love B0aty. Like, I'm going to type these in here. So if you actually want to throw the screen up a bit to actually work over there, that is the name I actually created. Now, this was actually kind of irrelevant to his name because obviously his name wasn't B0aty at all. It was On a Boat, and my name was I Love B0aty, and that kind of wasn't the same, but it was technically referring to his account. But that is the account I made, and then obviously that is my account. Now, that account I was using through private servers for a fair few months, I would have to say. I used that account on many private servers, and I believe I actually started Legacy with that name. Like, for all those that have been subscribed since those days, I think I started Legacy with I Love B0aty, but then I changed it down again. But I can't actually remember the exact time, when I actually created the B0aty name, but I believe it was when I went onto a different server, which was called Destructionscape. But I mean, I skipped a part out, so I'm going to go back to it all. But anyways, he told me to make that name, and then I was just like, alright, okay, I'll make that name. And that's where it kind of first started from. And then I used that name for maybe 3 months or so on private servers, just use the same name, and he would always use his On a Boat name. It's kind of exactly the same thing. And then from there, I actually got banned on Near Reality again, and after that I made a new account, which was exactly the same as his, except I had 2 spaces instead of 1 in between, like, the at and boat. And then from there, for anyone that played Near Reality, I was known as the #1 PKer on that server. So, I mean, I know some people watching this video are probably like, wondering who the hell am I? Like, I'm probably a no-name. I'm probably not even known there, like, at all anymore. So, but I mean, at the time, like, people would, I wasn't really famous or anything, but people would walk around saying, like, someone would fight me, and it's like that instant thing where it says, like, he says the name of the person I fight, and it's like, you're dead, and then, like, you're fighting Boat, and, like, stuff like that. But, yeah, and I think they said, you're fighting B0aty, actually. So that's probably where the name could have come from. But, yeah, eventually, Near Reality, I kind of got bored of that, and I started playing a new server simply because my friend Kyle, I'm going to refer to him a lot in this video, but he actually was offered mod on a server, and obviously to get mod on a server back then, I've never been a mod on a server, but I always knew I could be a good mod. Like, I've always been that type of person that can just, like, play the part of a moderator really well. But he got offered mod, so I came to that server kind of to support him, and I got mod on the server fairly quickly simply because I was helping out without mod, and I was helping him a lot and all that stuff. And then one of the admins there gave me moderator, like, as a trial, and I pretty much passed the trial in like 2 days simply because I didn't abuse and helped out. Like, that's another thing, like, I could talk about, but I want to keep it short. Like, when someone gets, like, a rank in my friend chat, they do good for a few days, and they just start getting, like, power, like, hungry or something like that. They just start abusing. It's the same with mods and all. Like, you get mod, you abuse, you'll lose it. It works out, really. But yeah, we played a server called Destructionscape, and we were both moderators on there, and I believe my username at the time was I Love B0aty, and his username was On a Boat, and he pretty much always has that. Some of you probably even know who the guy is, so you can actually talk to him if you want. He's known me for, he is by far the longest person, well, the person I've known the longest on, like, online. I'm still in contact with. Not as good as we used to be in contact, but we are still in contact, which is really cool. But yeah, anyways, Go on, things. I had the account I Love B0aty. Then unfortunately the server had a little crash. This is where I believe the name actually did form from, like the official name. The server had like a crash and my account got nulled. And for anyone that knows what getting nulled is on a private server, pretty much your account gets reset and you can't access it. You can't get on it unless someone changes it for you. And at the time, I don't know if I actually played RuneScape at this time. I believe this is when I went through my quitting phase because I wanted to just play RuneScape private servers because I found them more fun. Because my account on RuneScape sucked and I got cleaned, like not the jewelry, and I got clean PKing because I was PKing in max and I died constantly because my account was bugged and never hit anything. But yeah, it kind of sucked. Yeah, I quit and then obviously I was playing that. But obviously I couldn't actually access my account. So I believe, now I'm not 100% sure if this is the official facts, but it does kind of sound legit. But I know I did get nulled, but I don't know if this is when I actually made the account. But I think then, once I got nulled, I created the account B0aty. I got rid of the I love and I just put the name B0aty down because it is kind of what people would refer, like people wouldn't refer to me as love or I, they would call me B0aty instead because it's easy to say. So I just created that as my second name, and obviously that account got ranked up to moderator instantly, and then I played that server for quite a long time with the name B0aty. Now, moving off this server, I think right after that server, I quit Destruction. Well, Destructionscape went down, and then obviously me and him, we lost our servers. So he was scouting servers, and I think I started playing RuneScape a bit at the time, but then he found the server Legacy. Now, obviously, the infamous Legacy, the server that I don't even know what to say about Legacy, like, I'll get onto it in a minute. But yeah, when I joined Legacy, I believe I instantly set my name as B0aty. I don't think I put the I love down, but I'm pretty sure I did put B0aty down instantly. Unless the same thing happened, I almost clicked my house tab, then I would have cried if I did. But yeah, I mean, when I started Legacy, I believe that is where the name B0aty officially started from, and that is where my account name on Legacy actually was B0aty. Now, of course, once again, the name didn't mean anything to me there until I started making RuneScape private server videos, and that is definitely where it all started. Like, that links it all together. Once I started getting known in-game for the name B0aty, there is a spider on this piece of paper. There is no longer a spider on this piece of paper because I squished it. But I believe that's where the name came from. Once I started my RuneScape private server videos on Legacy using the name B0aty, eventually I got known. I was known as the #1 hybrid on the server. Once again, like for all these like titles I kind of give myself, I never say these things about myself. These are titles that people give me. Like people sometimes say that I'm the best hybrid in this game. I don't give myself that title. I do not agree with that in the slightest. On Legacy, I did have an extremely good kill to death ratio, and I could kill the majority of people. But there were people out there who were better than me. Obviously, there are people out there who are good. But I mean, I would consider myself like, if you're back on Legacy when hybriding wasn't as like advanced as it was now. Like I was doing like 8-way switches where like a 6-way was quite a lot to do, but I don't know. I don't know how it came to be, but yeah, it just happened. And I was known as the #1 hybrid on that server. So obviously, every time that the server like had a reset or something, I would always the name B0aty would always get sniped from me. So I'd always ask to get it back, and I always would get it back and stuff like that. But pretty much when I moved over servers, I mean, I went from multiple servers from there. I'm not going to go through all my Legacy days. I mean, that probably won't be a story for another day because I don't really need to cover it, but I played Legacy for around 4 months. I earned moderator on Legacy in, I believe, 14 days from starting. I think my videos actually helped me with that one, but I advertised Legacy so well that the owner of Legacy at the time was actually Harry, the current owner of RuneCore, and when I advertised Legacy, like, I don't know how I did it, I had no subscribers, but I boosted Legacy so much, so many people came from my videos. I don't know how, like, my video got like 8k views when I had like 400 subscribers, so that must have helped a lot. But I actually capped out Harry's PayPal in 2 weeks. I mean, not 2 weeks, sorry, 2 days, a weekend. Capped out Harry's PayPal simply because people came to the server from my videos. I don't know how that happened, but somehow, according to him, it did. So that was kind of ridiculous. But that's pretty much when I started making the videos and I started getting known for my videos like on the server. And that's where the name came from. So when I switched servers, I got banned from Legacy and I went to Hollow Point, which is a server that we created. And I don't know how long I played Hollow Point for, but my username on there was B0aty. And at the time of Hollow Point, I can remember very well, I used to hybrid Nathan all the time, and I would be stringing jewelry on this account at exactly the same time, or barraging, or bandits. Like if you watch my old videos, you'll know how many times I died at bandits while making live commentary hybrid videos back in the day. So yeah, and that was on this account, by the way, so that kind of puts you in perspective like where this account was at the time. This was around March or something. But yeah, obviously then I went from Hollow Point, then from Hollow Point I believe I went to Spawnscape for a bit, and then I went to Control PK, and then from Control PK I went back to Spawnscape, and then all this time I always wanted to get back on Legacy, because Legacy was the place I liked. I mean, I was recognised there, people enjoyed my videos, like, a lot of people did not like me for no reason, for some, obviously everyone has haters, but I mean, some people didn't like me, but then Legacy decided to pretty much IP ban me off the server. There was nothing that could get me done, like, Harry was the developer, and even he could not get me banned, so obviously I could not actually, oh my god, I'm not being my ferocious ring, that sucks, I apologise. I'm sure there's going to be some comments saying that, I forgot that, like, that's another thing, I'm not going to get into it. It's a completely pointless topic, I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, anyways, moving on from there, like, I tried to get on Legacy a lot. Like, I really did enjoy Legacy. Back in December of 2010, Legacy was by far the best server out there. There was no competition at all, in my opinion. The switching was perfect, everything was perfect, there was no overpowered stuff you couldn't get without either earning it or something. But yeah, but now the current server, in my opinion, like, I haven't played it in, like, years and stuff, but as far as I'm aware, it's completely useless because everyone just bridges with Vestas, Overloads, Spec Restores, 10 brews. I don't know how it works, but yeah, I don't think I mean, I've had a fair few people asking me to actually go back to that server. I don't think I ever will. I mean, I helped Legacy out a lot. I got Legacy known, but they also got me known, so that's kind of like fair. But I don't really like, they kind of like, if we put it in perspective, we both helped each other out. And then when I got banned off the server, I tried to come back to the server. They didn't let me come back to the server, but now they do let me back to the server. I don't know if that's because I'm successful on YouTube or if I'm missed there, but I don't think I'll ever do it simply because, I don't know, I'm definitely more successful on RuneScape now. I mean, private servers definitely got me started, that got me my first audience, and then from there I made RuneScape videos, and then people saw the potential, and then I got new subscribers, and then I'm, simply because I'm a fairly, like, friendly person, you know, I don't really get in troll wars or flame people a lot. I got into contact with a fair few people who had like maybe 5,000 plus subscribers when I had like less than 1,000, like people like NHS and Mystical. I mean, they're two that I could definitely name right now. And then I was friends with Tesco K, like I've known Tesco K for ages. I'm sure there was a point where he actually had more subscribers than me when I made my channel. Then I overtook him, and then some stuff I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been there. He had more subscribers than me at the time, but I mean, we played Legacy together and all that, and we were friends for quite a long time. And then he made his RuneScape account and made RuneScape videos, and then he like instantly came into the scene of hybriding because he was a beast hybrid back when hybriding was active. Like, you would not be seeing switches like he does, and I'm sure you all know what I mean when we talked about Tesco K in the situation here. So I mean, the fact that I knew him really well would also get me some publicity from his videos, and he'd get publicity from my videos, and we kind of like both grew together really. And then like, yeah, like me, like it was the kind of thing that we had, like me, Nathan, and Ben. We used to talk a fair bit, but we had this thing where all three of us wanted to try like get our YouTube channels like going fairly big simply by helping each other out. But I don't think Nathan tried that hard with actually doing it. But me and Ben, obviously, we made quite a lot of videos. Like, he made hybrid videos really often, and his vids were honestly extremely enjoyable. So he gained he gained pretty big. Well, not really pretty big, but he gained quite fast. And then myself as well, I gained off my live commentaries. I don't know where I got like fully like, I don't know if I've ever gone viral or anything, but I don't know where that came from. I mean, I won WTF Majors hybrid competition. That got me some subscribers. Recently, I've been on RuneShark's podcast. 24-hour live stream. I'm sure I gained about 500 subscribers off there. I'm sure there's a lot of people watching this video now who have come from RuneShark like to check my videos out simply because of like maybe the singing I did or the fact that I was just in the Skype call or something. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I don't know why they've come, but they still have really. So that's really cool to see. But I mean, yeah, I really actually don't know. By the way, I've kind of covered where the B0aty name came from. The B0aty name just came from, like, also how I introed my clips. I always introed my clips as what's going on, guys, B0aty here when I made live commentaries and stuff. So that's another place where the name came from. And then, obviously, every private server I went to, I got that name. And then my name is kind of known in private servers now. There is a lot of, like, if I tried to join a random private server, the name B0aty would most likely actually be taken. Please say it's not about to run out, but the name B0aty would most likely be taken simply because it's quite a known name, right, among private servers, like, I don't know, like, obviously on some private servers I can prove that it's myself and the name can get instantly reset so I can actually claim it. Like, that happened on Control PK. I got the name B0aty extremely quickly on that one. And then obviously I got moderator on Control PK as well. And I don't think I got moderator in Spawnscape. I don't think I did, but I get moderator on server, not just because I'm famous, like, that's definitely, like, advertising kind of earns me. I can earn that quite easily, like, it's kind of like a shout out, like, if I, like, advertise a private server and get, like, an admin, it's kind of like a shout out, but RuneCore, obviously, I've known Harry since, like, before I was anywhere near known on RuneScape, and it's obviously the private server I play, and the main reason I make Saturday server videos is to try and keep those subscribers that have been subscribed to me for a while, like, to always know that the old days are there. I will still remember my RuneScape private server base. Like, I know that simply because RuneScape private servers and RuneScape is such a similar game that people who watch my RuneScape private servers can easily watch RuneScape videos as well. But obviously, I do like to kind of like keep it so that it's like if I built a channel, like I built a channel off, let's say, hybriding, and I only, like, let's say I had Tesco K's channel and I only did hybriding videos, then suddenly I decided to just make Edgeville videos. You've lost a lot of your subscriber base, in my opinion, because they're all subscribed for hybriding videos. It's like if you have a giveaway channel. Let's say you buy your subscribers, you buy a shout out, and you offer giveaways. everyone is subscribing to you for giveaways, not the content. You'll get views on your videos, but no one's actually there to watch your content. You're going to get barely any ratings on your videos. You're going to get barely any views unless you offer a giveaway as well. So, like, I mean, I always say that, but I mean, buying shoutouts is not the way to go on YouTube. In my opinion, I have a lot of people, like, I don't really like this, but when people ask me to like their video, purposely so they can get more traffic on their videos. Now, if people ask that, I do sometimes check the video out, but I very rarely like it. I will only like it if I think a ton of effort has actually gone into the video. Like, that's normally what I do, but overall, the best way I see it is if someone famous likes your video, you can get so much hate early on, in my opinion. Like, I'm sure you can all agree with this, but if I liked someone's video, like, I'm not saying I'm super famous or anything like that, but I mean, if I liked a video, I could quite easily put maybe 500 people on to see that video. Now, if those 500 people watch that video, and let's say a lot of them didn't like it, that's going to stir a lot of dislikes on that guy's video, and he may go from, let's say, 300 subscribers, he may go from like a 23 to 0 like to dislike ratio to a 38 to 14 like this, and obviously you can tell instantly which one is nicer to have. So in my opinion, the best way to to start on YouTube is to just stick at it, earn it. It's going to come extremely slow, but if you suddenly get big, unless you could like make a viral video that everyone likes and stuff like that, then you're going to get hate early on, getting it like known from like bigger up YouTubers, and that's not the way to go in my opinion. If you're going to be getting that many dislikes on videos that early, I don't think you're going to stay motivated making videos in the early stages. It's pretty hard to do. Like when I made videos back in the day, I don't know if I can actually answer for myself now because I'm in a completely different situation, but I didn't make videos. I mean, I never expected to get anywhere on YouTube simply because I made RuneScape private servers. When I started RuneScape, like, I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but I knew I was going to continuously making videos because I really enjoyed it simply. And then obviously because I knew I was going to do that, I knew the only way I could go was to get bigger and bigger on YouTube. Like, I know a lot of people say that they don't expect to get in places, but if you're going to keep making videos and you're going to put the time and effort into making them and they're going to be really good and the ratings you're getting are currently great, then there's no point saying you're not going to get anywhere, because you will get there. If you keep doing that, you will get there simply because people enjoy your videos, more people come, your subscribers grow, your views grow, your ratings grow, and then eventually you get known. That's pretty much how it works. Now, I don't know how I went from explaining the B0aty name to private service to actually how to get big on YouTube, but I'm not actually going to give you like a guide on that. That is entirely up to you to do. In my opinion, the only thing I'm going to say towards that topic is, if you want to get big on YouTube, don't even bother. If you want to get anywhere on YouTube, don't aim to get big. That was a nice hit right there. Don't do it. What I would suggest doing, make videos because you enjoy making videos, and when you start to get known, it comes by default. If you're making videos purposely to get known, you will actually probably get nowhere. Like, seriously, unless you put tons of time and make really good videos, then you'll get somewhere. But if you're not going to put that much time, like let's say you do a PK commentary, that's 2 hours. If you're doing PK commentaries constantly, well, maybe not constantly, but you're doing those, you're probably not going to get that well known in a short amount of time. I'm sure there are people now who make YouTube channels and make videos purposely to try to get partnership, to obviously get paid for their videos, to maybe make YouTube a job or something. Now, if you're making videos to do that, it's going to be a year before you actually get anywhere near where you go, unless you're make some viral videos or something, but obviously they are extremely hard to do. And if you're constantly trying to make viral videos, you are going to get nowhere because people are going to see that and you'll get hated for it, and yeah, you just get into a situation where you never make a video again, or you never bother to make a video again. It's like kind of like that. I don't know how to fully explain this. Like, I didn't really want to make a video like how to get big on YouTube, but that's just pretty much what I say. Like, preferably now that I've said the majority of that, don't spam my inbox with please check my video out. I will most likely not like your video at all. Like, I'm not gonna, I don't normally reply this, like, it's kind of annoying when I see it simply, but I don't, like I said, in my opinion, if a big YouTuber likes your video and it's like not that incredible, or there is reasons to not like you that much, then you're gonna get so much hate for it. And you know, I mean, not so much hate, but you're gonna get quite a few dislikes for it, and maybe a few hate comments, and it really can put you off if you only have like 100 subscribers, knowing you've got like 5 haters. Like, as far as I'm aware, I probably get maybe 5 to 20 dislikes per video at the moment. Maybe like less than 5 on a very good video, which I don't even know happens, which means I probably have maybe 5 to 20 haters, not including people who aren't subscribed to me. I may have 1,000 haters for all I know, but they're not subscribed to me because they're smart. They know they don't enjoy my videos, they don't subscribe to me. Simple as that. But I do have the subscribers who are subscribed to me simply to hate on me. I've got that by default. But yeah, I mean, like I said, that's something you should follow. I would say never make videos on YouTube purposely to try to get known and to get big. It's definitely not the way to go. Make videos because you enjoy it. Once you see you're actually getting somewhere, from there you can probably do that. Like, if you have like 1,000 subscribers, you can probably build off those 1,000 by making some extremely good videos. And with those, you may be getting like maybe 50 to 100 subscribers per video, depending how good it is, which is going to be very difficult to actually do, and that can get you somewhere, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, like I say, I don't try to like think I'm any more superior than anyone simply because I have more subscribers. I always say these lines. You have heard these from me before if you've been subscribed for a while. If you actually remember me saying these lines before, leave a comment, 'cause I'd love to know, because I don't know how many people actually know this. But something I always say is, no matter how good you are at something, there is always someone better than you. Like, there is someone who is a better switcher than me in the game. When people said I was the fastest switcher, there is always a better hybrid than me in the game and all that. There's always someone better. Maybe he doesn't make videos, but as far as I'm aware, people say I'm the best commentator. There's probably a better commentator out there by far with maybe 50 subscribers. There's always someone better than you. You should never consider yourself the best at anything. I've never considered myself the best at anything. I only get given the titles. I don't know if like, the only ones that I ever consider myself being the best at or being the good at are ones that are actually fact. I am like kind of the best at. Like, I can't really name some off the top of my head, but there are some things that I am probably very good at. I mean, you can't really be the best at something. There's always someone better than you. Simple as that. There is always someone better than you. But I mean, the thing is, I mean, that always better than you has to end somewhere, right? And then it gets to someone who is the best at it. Like, if I had to say it now, I would have to say, if you had to come down to the fastest switcher in the game, people would say maybe me, but then there's people like, I'd say Tesco K is better than me, I'd say NHS is better than Tesco K, and then I'd say Ramble is better than NHS, and then I don't think anyone can switch faster than Ramble in this game, so I would probably put him as the fastest switcher in the game. That's pretty much how I think it works. There is a chain, and you follow that chain, eventually you will meet someone who is undeniably the best at it. Like, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain. Like, I don't want to get into this topic because this topic can stir up quite a bit of hate when people take these the wrong way. But yeah, that's about it. So that's about it for this video. So this was actually a bit longer than I thought it would actually be. But yep, it's kind of cool to actually upload an hour-long video. I don't know when this might actually be out on the 11th. It depends how long it takes me to render this. But it should be out by like 9 PM GMT or something. But obviously, if I can get it out, like normally when I I make a video like this, I normally upload it as soon as I'm done when I make these, because it only takes me like maybe 20 minutes to render this and maybe 20 minutes to upload it, so I can get this video up within like an hour quite easily. So it should be up fine on the 10th. But I mean, sorry, I'm recording this on the 3rd of September, obviously, when Ray's leaves a comment. But yeah, that's about it for the video. So I did kind of get sidetracked at the end. But if you'd like to hear, I don't know if I could make a topic on like YouTubers and all that. Like, I don't really want to. I don't think that's a topic I would prefer to make, simply because it's kind of, you do your own thing in that situation. When you're a YouTuber, you choose how to be a YouTuber. You can choose to be a corrupt YouTuber, try to get as like, I don't know, I mean, I'm not going to go into it, but that is about it for this video. So I'm sure none of you really like understood how the B0aty name came to be, but that's pretty much the full behind the scenes to how it earns. So if you want the main thing, it's behind the Lonely Island song and my friend Kyle making his name on a boat, and then my account getting banned, and then me just transferring that name into other private servers because I was known simply because my main name is I Love B0aty, but most people refer to me as B0aty, and when that account got nulled, I just made B0aty because that's what people call me. That's probably where it came from. So yeah, anyways, I've got the name on RuneScape now, and I will, like I said, I'll never change this name. I'm really happy I've got this name. Like, I don't know what to say, but I mean, like, there's always these people where if you're gonna, like, if you have like a pro name, like, I don't know what to say, like, I can't really think of one off the top of my head, but if you have a pro name, it just makes your account so much more legit out there. I mean, I don't even know what to say, but just how the fact I have my name that I've been after for so long is just really awesome to finally get, and I know a lot of you don't really mind, don't really care much about it, but yeah, overall, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try not to ramble on at the end as I normally do, but I'm just going to end it here. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you would actually like me to, I'm going to ask for likes on this one to just get some feedback, but if you would actually like me to make these videos maybe a lot more often, because I train Slayer a lot at the moment, so I could quite easily make maybe an hour-long video every other day, maybe 3 a week, 4 a week possibly, maybe 1 every day if I have enough topics to talk about. I mean, I don't know, it's entirely up to you, so yeah, leave a like, a comment, a favourite, not a favourite, I can't track those, but I mean, a like or a comment or something saying if you would like me to upload like more of these long videos, because these are, if I had to choose any video that I would upload permanently, it would definitely be these, simply because I love the comments saying that this is like a talent to do, and the fact that these are like, they're not really easy to make, but I mean, simply because not many people can actually talk for an hour straight by themselves and make an enjoyable video, hopefully. But this video maybe wasn't the best one, because I did ramble on a bit and get sidetracked, but yeah. Anyways, that's about it, so I'm going to leave you there. So thank you for watching the video, guys, and I'll see you all soon. And to answer the question, when playing RuneScape properly, episode 8 will be out, or is it episode 9? I'm pretty sure it's episode 8. I will get it out tomorrow on the 11th of September. And then depending when I get this out as well, they may have 2 videos that day, but that's going to confuse some people. But yeah, I will get it out tomorrow, so look forward to that, guys. And I'm going to see you all soon. Once again, if you want to check out my forum thread, which was, how many steel dragons was it? Uh-oh. I don't know. I think it was like 8. So I'll find out after when I end the recording. But yeah, if you want to check my Slayer log out, it's all in the description. Feel free to leave me a comment if you want to. They're really cool to read. I will reply to you, and it's a place like, preferably don't go spam my thread. But if you want to actually get a reply from me, I will reply to you there. But don't go on the thread and say when's your next video. Just don't put that there. If you're going to put anything, just like support me on Slayer. And if there's any questions about Slayer, throw it down. I will try my best to reply to you. But yeah, anyways, Bowie. Yeah, anyways, guys, I'll see you later.